So welcome to March Northwest Tester Gathering at Sage. This is our second time at Sage. We came exactly a year ago this month, which is great to be back. So yeah, I'm not going to talk too long, so I'm going to pass over to Mark. It is Mark. Sorry, done it again.
Right, so my name's Mark Clegg. I'm one of the test team leaders here at Sage. One of three, so we've got Domain and Claire, who are also test team leaders, and we report into Gareth at the back, who's a test manager. So basically my bit is just to talk through a bit about Sage. So if you were here last year, you will have seen similar stuff, but hopefully a different environment maybe. So I'll carry on. So the agenda for today, so we do my introduction, then Hayden's up with a quest for quality. And then we've got we'll have a break after that, and then the end user testing with Stephen following the break. So welcome to our new offices. We moved in December, and yeah, previously we've been in the old offices, building 7 for must be about 10 years or so. So there's a lot of money being spent regionally here, and we're benefiting from the new facilities. It's a part of a global investment, so the office is up in Newcastle and Dublin, basically getting a similar treatment. So it's great to be working at this moment, and we've got a lot of new facilities, telepresence, so on and so forth. So about Sage, some of you may be aware of this, or some of you may not be, but it was formed in 1981, and it was basically up in Newcastle. It started out as an accountancy products. Through acquisitions, basically achieved the pretty good status for getting on the FTSE 100, where we've remained since 1999. So we're doing pretty well. 13,000 employees worldwide, and across 23 countries. And putting this one on here, Stephen Kelly, he's our new CEO. Since he's joined us, there's been a lot of expansion, there's been a lot of, how do I put it, pace of change. So there's been challenges for everyone, but some of the positivity we're now seeing, and kind of ties with that figure, 1.4 billion revenue last year. So we're doing well. Big change to what we perhaps previously were maybe 4 or 5 years ago is that we're very siloed, probably more than we'd like to admit to at the time, but we're now becoming a global entity, and this strategy across the whole of Sage is now what we're going to do for worldwide. Can we reuse products, talent, so on and so forth? So this is a big change for us, and we're seeing the benefits at the moment. So what do we do? Well, we develop online desktop products and other services for business. In the past year or so, we've had better alliances with Microsoft, Salesforce and Apple. Within Manchester itself, we're part of the accountants division. So we provide products for accountants. Typically, it's accounts production, taxation, corporation tax. So within here, particularly with the product development, we have 75 employees. So that's a mix of disciplines. So we have analysts, we have kind of mix of analysts. So we have compliance analysts who were basically in practice, so they would have been ex-accountants. And we've also got business analysts as well. And I'm pleased that many of the people that have kind of joined the product delivery team have actually come in-house. So there's a lot of progression at Sage, which is fantastic, myself included. So the practice solution products, which I said is the accounts production, that's the majority of it. And I think we've got about 8 products now, and a mix of desktop and online products. So the online offerings are relatively new for us. So that's in the past couple of years where we basically designed them, and Hayden, who will be talking later, has been working on those, and Chris Collinridge, I know, his usability, he's trying to hide there, but he basically involved as well, and it's been a new change for us, and the way that we approach designing our products has changed. So Manchester and beyond, the reason for this is to kind of show how global we're becoming. So those are some of the countries that we've actually been working with over the past year, and again, that's new for us. So previously we always had relationships with Newcastle, and we've got some people from Newcastle here today. But we're basically working with America, Australia, and we've got a new team in Bytom, which is in Poland. So they're helping us deliver one of our tax online offerings. So it's not just business. So I know Claire last year touched on some of the good stuff that we've been doing with regards to sort of people and social. And Sage Foundation was launched in the past year, and it basically, as it says on the slide, really, you basically can commit to 2% of employee time, and there's 2% cash flow. So the company's investing and wants to be seen as part of the community, and we're spending a lot of time doing that. So to give you examples, the flooding up in Cumbria, there was teams that went out there and basically helped with a clear up. And yeah, software licenses as well for charities. Sage Academy. So again, this is a new phase of it really. So this is for internally for everyone. So when you join Sage, you basically will be on the training plan, and it doesn't stop there. Kind of the investment continues. And through one-to-ones, personal development plans, we hopefully try and sort of facilitate individuals to progress and to aim where they want to. So to give you an example, we had a number of developers that we've got now that started life as testers, and they felt actually I would quite like to get involved with this, start with automation, and then they progressed into development roles. So we actively encourage that. Not too many businesses, I don't think, have that structure or scope to enable individuals to do that. Some of the online training that we do, so we're signed up for Lynda and Pluralsight, so that's open to anyone really, and you can pretty much do any course that you want to. So yeah, lots of opportunities here. That's me done. Quite short and sweet. If you've got any questions with regards to working here, any questions on the tools that we specifically use, further information on products, there's a number of us from Sage here, so feel free to grab us or myself. Happy to answer any of your questions.